there! I'm Chloe Crabtree of CelebrateAndDecorate.com. Come on with me, I'm coming out on the porch to set an Easter table that's all themed around Peter Rabbit. Come on! This is where my husband and I love to dine, out on our front porch. It's in the shade, it's out of the sun here in Florida. And my granddaughters love to dine out here, particularly for breakfast. So I fell in love with the Peter Rabbit themed items at Williams Sonoma and Pottery Barn this year. Now I want to arrange this it's a small tablecloth. If you were using this for a big table, I would actually use it as a throw over top of maybe a powder blue or soft green or yellow tablecloth. So let's start with our tablecloth, which I did have ironed, but I was so excited about using this. My first grandchild's nursery was Peter Rabbit themed. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our placemats. These are beautiful kind of shades of green and a little touch of pink. I think these are actually considered hydrangea blossoms, but they kind of reminded me of cabbage leaves. So what would Peter like more than that? All right, now for my plate stack, I chose these yellow dishes from Nicole Miller Home that I've used many times. I'm going to set all of those out on my table. All right. And these have a definite design around them, so I want to make sure that they all are pointed, the little point towards the diner. Okay, there we go. Now for the really fun part. This is my collection of Peter Rabbit dishes. Each one is just a little bit different. Aren't those adorable? I think this one is my favorite. Here he's gotten into the carrots though. And here he's chasing a butterfly. There's not a lot of flowers on these. There are daffodils. So I'm hoping to incorporate some daffodils in my centerpiece. So now that we have our table set for the most part, I'm going to adjust just a little to make sure Peter's facing down. I'm going to sit here where the one I like is. And this is antique glassware that was my husband's, and we're going to have a little toast. Wanted to mention that this would be a lovely little luncheon if you were announcing that you were expecting to, wouldn't it? It doesn't have to be tied to Easter. You could also use these dishes to set a children's table. Now this isn't really a children's table. Like I said, I'm even using these champagnes. And the soft yellow was just the color that I wanted to add. I have some blue, but they were a little too blue. I have these sweet little cabbage napkin rings. That's what I've used on these. But again, I wanted to make sure that the seam showed. I layered these a blue with the print napkin and laid them out. I always lay them out one over the other, kind of in a star shape, and then gathered it up, but not quite in the middle this time because I want that to show. And then just pull that right through the napkin ring. Alrighty, I'm going to add my napkins all around, and now I have to straighten I moved my stemware out of the way. There we go. And I found this beautiful pink-handled flatware at Home Goods today, as a matter of fact. And I decided that was exactly what an Easter table needed. I found these adorable little Peter Rabbits. They're actually from the Beatrix Potter collection on Amazon. And I'm going to tuck one right here at each place setting. And if you wanted to, you could tie a little ribbon around their neck and turn them into little place cards. So now that our table is all set, I'm going to head inside for the centerpiece that I already made. So, we all know Peter Rabbit was in Mr. McGregor's garden. I took a basket and I just added all the things you might find in Mr. McGregor's garden. Here's a tipped over watering can with some radishes. We have some broccoli, all kinds of lettuces, and of course Peter's favorite, carrots. So I'm going to add a few more carrots, and over here on this side there's some little clay pots that Peter and his brothers and sisters have knocked over. They're going to be in trouble when Mr. McGregor catches them, aren't they? I hope you enjoyed my Peter Rabbit Easter table. I enjoyed sharing it with you. I hope you'll follow me on celebrateanddecorate.com and on Instagram @celebrateanddecorate. Be fabulous.